Hello, everyone. Coming at you live again. A little earlier this time. Little bit of a wake up sesh, but we got some good fights today. And yeah, let's take a look at the card here. Let's see
All
who
right,
we
let's do
got.
it.
Oh, here's F. There we go. All right, so we got first off Team Sticky Fingers going against Shootbox at MMA. Sean Corkery 98 versus D Jones at featherweight. Host Ninja coming in, taking on I don't care what my tag is, or Joe, or whatever he wants to be called at bantamweight. And Tartarus MMA versus Ali Creed at featherweight. A Salazar MMA versus Shibatazu at welterweight is our co-main, and then we have the vacant title fight between Eagle Rush 209 versus undefeated 11 Bravo 92 at middleweight. That's going to be a heck of a card, if I do say so myself.
Absolutely, man. We got some great fights coming up. I'm looking forward to all of them. I'm really looking at that championship, though. Uh, Kai has vacated his title. He's decided to focus more on the ESFL at this current moment, and we wish him the best of luck in doing so. But what that means is we've got a title up for grabs, and Eagle Rush 209 and 11 Bravo are both looking to show that they deserve that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that main event. We just got a bunch of good cards coming all through this. Excuse me, a bunch of good fights coming all through this card. So
Absolutely, and I believe the first fight is ready to go, so I'm going to share my screen so you can see, and so everyone can see. Let's see. All right, so we got Team Sticky Fingers going up against Shootbox MMA, who's a newcomer on the main card. He's performed dominantly on the prelims, going 2-0 right now, taking on a veteran Team Sticky Fingers. Let's see. I wonder how this will play out.
yeah, this is going to be a good fight. Both these guys, from what I've seen, have good stand up, and I'm sure Team Sticky Fingers is relieved. I don't think this guy is going to try and take him down from the beginning. Um, I've watched Shootbox's last couple fights, and as you might guess, he's more proficient in the stand up. That's where he prefers to keep things, and that's the realm he's going to look to make his mark here today. The question is, whenever I've seen him perform in past performances, he likes to use fighters that have good movement. And can really get in and out of range. But in the heavyweight division,
Ooh,
those options thin out pretty quick. So we're
yeah,
going to
there's
see who he goes with here.
a lot of powerhouses in the heavyweight. We got Curtis Blades, John Jones, Daniel Cormier, Francis Ngannou, Alistair Overeem, Alexander Gustafsson, Cain Velasquez. There's so many good fighters to use in heavyweight.
Absolutely. But you would think that this is a time where a guy like Shootbox is praying that Cyril Gahn gets added quickly.
Absolutely. After his performance on last night's card, that's for sure. All right. Team Sticky Fingers versus Shootbox MMA. I'm going to find out what happens here. Team Sticky Fingers, of course, has been on main cards for as long as I can remember.
Yeah, he's looking to get back in the win column. He's had a rough go over here recently. What is this camera?
Oh, it's
Uh,
this camera again. Up close and personal. We got the best seat in the house, but now we got a even better one because we're even closer now.
yeah, better may be subjective. And off the rip, both these guys are trying to get into the clinch and exchange, and they're both just trying to, get out to a good hot start.
Absolutely. And one thing Shootbox MMA is looking to do is utilize his striking, he says, in this fight against Team
Hmm.
Sticky Fingers. Ooh, and right there with that left
So
hook.
far, so good.
Ooh!
Oh, a big knee drop Stipe. He falls him down to the ground and looks like, well, I was going to say, it looks like he's trying to finish here with the ground and pound, but maybe just measuring Team Sticky a little bit, see what he'll do in this situation.
Team Sticky with a nice reversal there, gets top position.
Yeah, good job by him to get back on top and, back into a more dominant position, somewhere he feels a lot more comfortable than, well, where he ended right back up.
Goes for a side control, gets it. Trying to impose
Got
his
him in the
will now
side
on the
saddle.
top. Oh yeah, side saddle, excuse me.
And you see Team Sticky, he's trying to catch the timing on one of those flick reversals to get himself back into side control, but unable to do so, just goes ahead and gives up the backside. Tries to get up, does so successfully. Shootbox tries to go for the backpack, but Team Sticky denies it and gets dragged right back to the ground.
This is Team Sticky's world. He's very good on the ground. We'll see what he does.
Yeah, well, right now it looks like Shootbox is the one that's leading these engagements and, choosing where this fight takes place. So thus far, that's what's got him ahead on the scorecards for me. That and the knockdown.
Yeah, that too. Might play a little bit of a factor.
To be honest, though, yeah. To be honest, though, if Team Sticky ends up spending too much time down here, you got to wonder at what point the judges will start to lean towards a 10-8. And that's not what Team Sticky wants. That's a little bit too much ground to make up.
Yeah, he has to win both rounds after that. If that was the case, hopefully he can avoid that. Trying his best to defend the onslaught from Shootbox MMA on the ground here.
Now I'm wondering, whenever Shootbox keeps posturing up, is he just is it a measuring stick to see what Team Sticky's about to do? Because he's not throwing any shots from there.
I
Maybe he's
noticed
just
that
trying to
too.
wait on Sticky to make a mistake.
Capitalize, yeah. Got to be careful though.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he seems like he's got things pretty well in hand right now to just ride out the round, but Team Sticky's probably going to come out more aggressive in the second round and just really look to push the pace and get this back to where he, wants this fight to take place, which is going to be on the feet. So
Absolutely. Round 2, here we go. Sign of respect. They meet up in the center.
early clinch by Team Sticky, goes for his own takedown. Is able to get it, but gets pushed right back off as Overeem regains his feet.
Ooh, nice overhand. That stung him. Ooh, nice body
big
knee.
knee.
Ooh, whiffs on that overhand. Goes for a nice two-punch combo.
Yeah, he's mixing in some good body work here.
Oh, rocks him.
That's the thing with these heavyweights, man. You can't play around even a little bit. Just one shot can change the entire complexion of the fight. And these guys are swinging so much power around, you can't stand in front of it.
Absolutely not. It's like a truck going full speed with these punches.
Exactly. A train on the tracks. You don't want to be on the other side of it.
Shootbox again imposing his will on the top game.
Yeah, this is, like I said, I thought that it was going to be a primarily stand-up fight, but hey, whatever works. Shootbox he's found the chink in the armor, so to speak, and now he's looking to exploit that.
Absolutely, that's the name of the game. They get back to standing.
Sticky's got him up against the cage. Takes the back. We're going to see if he tries to drag him down or goes for the backpack, which he does and gets, but immediately gets slammed by Shootbox.
Exchanging shots here in the back sitting position.
Yeah, but Team Sticky's able to get to the top mount position. Now he wants to, posture up and get some of his own damage off, try and take back this round.
Absolutely. He's got top mount now. This could be dangerous. He's got to scramble and get out of there.
Yeah, Shootbox is doing a good job of making sure that he's not able to keep that position.
Absolutely. Stacks him here. Ooh, raining down some shots.
If you want to get a lot of damage done quickly, stack guard's a great place to do so.
Oh,
He's
nice.
able to survive there. Good up kick, and he gets back to his feet. Yeah, now it looks like he's trying to put his own pressure back on. It looks like Shootboxing is actually starting to get a nice little stamina advantage on Team Sticky. We'll see just how big of a factor that'll play going into round 3, especially if he can capitalize on another takedown. But Sticky's able to stop it and get his own takedown. And both guys just exchanging in the pocket to end the round. Big overhand by Stipe
Nice
to finish
round.
it off.
I think I'd give that one to Shootbox as well.
Yeah, I'd say so. It was a lot closer, but that one was. I'd still say Shootbox's round.
Round 3. Here we go. Third and final round. Goes for a, did he go for a touch glove there? I didn't see.
To be honest, I'm not sure. I just saw him go for the immediate takedown, but Shootbox was ready for it, whether he faked glove touched or not.
Oh, big shots coming in from Shootbox. Oh,
You
these
see,
are
Sticky
heavy,
looks like
heavy.
he's trying to time him with the counter, but the timing isn't quite there yet, and Shootbox is just teeing off on him for it. Oh, a good slip uppercut there by Team Sticky.
Yeah,
He's starting to come,
very
he's
nice
starting to
move.
come to life here.
Followed by an overhand of his own. Oof. They're just trading now.
Yeah. And if you're Team Sticky, you can't afford to do this. You've already taken some head damage, and your stamina's not as good as his is right now. So yeah, no, you're not quite in the position to just stand and trade. Good move there to take it to the ground, but a better move by Shootbox to take the back on the reversal.
Absolutely.
It's a very smart move by him, waiting until Team Sticky had almost no stamina, and then taking the back himself.
Landing some easy body shots here.
Yeah, Team Sticky's able to get back up to his feet.
Ooh, body
Good
kick.
crane kick to the body.
These guys really respecting each other's striking power here in the final minutes of the round.
Yeah, and you gotta think if you're Shootbox, you don't want to rush in and do anything crazy, because I feel like you've done
Oh.
enough to win this fight, especially after you get that rock. So,
Oh!
wow, I was gonna say he could easily just salt this one away, but it looks like he wants to go for the finish, and I can't blame him.
Oh, that'll leave a impression on the judges, that's for sure.
Definitely, but hey, if he gets him out of here right now, we don't have to worry about the judges.
Exactly. Judge is gonna judge, right? Lets him back up. He feels he has the advantage on the feet. Goes for a clinch and lays some heavy knees on him.
Oh my goodness, he's got him rocked with those huge knees.
Oh,
Oh
big
wow,
knee.
is that it?
This could
He's
be
got him
it.
in the full mount, looking to finish.
Ref looking at stepping in. He
That's
does.
it. That's
That's
it.
it. Wow. Wow, that's a big win for Shootbox MMA here. This is the biggest win of his career by far. Great
Yeah, he
job.
came out here against a legitimate name in Team Sticky Fingers, and he made he made it one-way traffic. He did what he needed to do to get the win. He was able to get a rock and I think a knockdown in each round. He might not have knocked him down in the second, but I know he got a rock in each round. Scored a couple of huge knockdowns, and then kept applying the pressure, and finally got that KO that
Absolutely.
he was looking for. Good job to Shootbox MMA.
Absolutely great work by both these fighters. And yeah, we've got a lot more fights this week just because to make up for last week. So hopefully this cures the itch, if you will. We got a lot more fights coming up. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here at what we got. So we just did Team Sticky Fingers versus Shootbox. So we got Sean Corkery 98 versus D Jones 13 at featherweight. And this is an interesting one.
I just noticed you have a new graphic. That's also interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is going to be a good fight between Sean Corkery and DJ Jones. In DJ Jones's last outing, he was able to pull a 29-27 unanimous decision. So, he showed some skills on the ground as well as on the feet. So, he's able to mix things up pretty well, and he's taking on a good seasoned opponent in Sean Corkery 98, a guy that we've seen, come on this stage and make a big impact. So, I'm looking forward to seeing which one of these guys is
Oh,
able to implement their
just
game
getting
plan
word from
to
the
the best of
back.
their abilities.
I'm just getting word from the back that Sean Corkery actually has been replaced by Freddie Wilson 524, and
Oh,
yeah, so they're getting there's stuff ready, I guess. They're getting all queued up and all that, so
Well,
we'll let them
that's
go and
actually
figure that out.
that's pretty interesting because the 29-27 unanimous decision that I just mentioned that DJ Jones had was over Freddie Wilson last week. So he's coming to look for revenge. And this should be a good one because in that first matchup, there were some moments where it looked like Freddie Wilson was going to be able to just do what he wanted to get the win. But it was a good back and forth fight between both guys that DJ Jones ended up able to pull out. So we'll see if the rematch goes the same way. Okay. Yeah, both these guys have shown a lot of skill in their in their respective UFL fights. Um, Joe was in the middle of a cracker whenever I came in last week, and Host Ninja has also shown himself to be a very good opponent. He's had some great scraps here on the UFL Fight Night cards, and he's looking to deliver another one here today in the bantamweight division. So it will. Lineker's got crazy hands, but not too much else to speak of. I mean, his cardio is a little bit lacking. He doesn't have the type of chin. I mean, he doesn't have the best chin in the division. But hey, if he can make it work, more power to him. Like you only need one to finish it off. So if Lineker can find that one, he's a very dangerous man. We'll have to learn it. Yeah, and both those guys have the red, prestige tag, so they've been around the block. Exactly. We saw who was it earlier in the season? I want to say it was Carter Jiu Jitsu, and I want to say it was Team Sticky. There was like a 6-0 discrepancy one way before they did the fight, and then the one that happened on camera went the other way. So
Yeah, absolutely.
you never know what's gonna happen.
That was actually crazy. I remember that. All right, here we go. Host Ninja versus I don't care what my tag is. Oh, Street Gods, please don't do this. We're gonna see what happens with the John Lineker pick going up against Gil leg kick immediately, no touch gloves. Just immediately right to the action. Ooh, they're trading right away here.
Yeah, Joe was showing some good head movement there from the beginning, so Jan did the smart move to go to the body and then just try to get a hold of him in the clinch. But
he can't take too many of those shots in the clinch here. He's giving him some heavy knees to think about.
yeah, definitely. And he's destroying that block pretty early on. I mean, Joe's block is in bad shape already, but his head movement seems to be able to fill those gaps and keep him out of danger for the most part. Big knee on the whenever Jan was coming in. Good job to slip that elbow as well. Oh, but he's taking some shots on the return. For the most part, though, he's doing a good job of keeping his head moving and, avoiding damage and doing a good job of dishing his own out. Look at Host Ninja's head health. It's on its way back up now, but man, he was looking like he was in bad shape there for a second.
And he's got a cut to deal with, too.
Ooh, it was a nice new transition there. Good job to deny the full guard sweep. Good job to deny the top mount sweep. Neither of these guys is letting the other one go. Host Ninja finally pulls away and gets himself into the top mount. Lineker gives him the back. Tries to flatten him out, but to no avail. Tries it again. No, that was just a fake. And then he comes back for real, does get him flattened out.
It's on back flat, raining down some shots. He can't do anything from here. He's got to move.
That's not a good spot for Lineker right now. Gets flattened out again. Taking some more damage, and now he's back in the full mount. So, you know, not a better position, but he's able to get that denial, but not that one.
Oh,
now he's taking some big damage to the head and to the block. And his stamina's almost gone. Back up is Jan. This is not very good right now for Joe. He's able to survive though. Tries to get up, but Host Ninja looks like he's taking control of this. He's trying to finish it. He's running low on stamina. He's got to keep an eye on that. Lineker's able to escape the top mount into the half guard. Jan switches and goes to the side saddle. He can still do a lot of ground and pound damage from here, so Lineker's not in a safe spot. He gets the denial there.
Oh, big elbows from the top.
These are big elbows. He's in the finishing position with the knee on belly.
Oh, the referee's warning
him. This isn't good for... Yep, nope, there it goes. I was about to say that's not good for Joe. But.
Oh, ends the undefeated streak of Joe. Host Ninja absolutely bringing it here tonight, or this morning, I should say.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. He brought it. You know, things were looking a little bit dicey on the feet. He was having a hard time finding his range. You know, I don't care what my tag is, doing a great job of slipping most of his shots. So he just decided, let me get a hold of him, take him to the ground, and from there he was able to implement his game plan, get in some dominant positions, land some good ground and pound, and then we saw that's what eventually ended up ending the fight. So fair play to Host Ninja. Good job there. Good job to both of those fighters.
Absolutely. And so weird development with the second fight that we had to skip. It turns out Sean Corkery has arrived in the building. He is here. We've
got our cameras in the back on his entrance.
he came rolling up in his putt car, and all this Monster Energy cans came crashing out of the front door.
It looked like a Fortnite ad.
He's here. He's in the building. So we got Sean Corkery 98 gonna be going up against D Jones 13. The original matchup is here, so no worries there. And I believe they are ready to go. We're just gonna get confirmation here that they are. Yeah, it looks like they are ready to go. So let's head on over.
All right, let's get to it. DJ Jones might be breaking out the creative fighter.
Yep, he might.
That wrestler Dominator is it's honestly pretty gross as far as calves go, man. Like
absolutely, and we're allowed to use calves and regular fighters here in UFL. That we do not discriminate on either.
Yeah, the Dominator, like I said, if you're trying to wrestle, that's one of the better ones. To be honest, it's kind of hard to tell the difference between that one and the Smasher. They're both really good wrestling archetypes, but for whatever reason, I just feel like I had more fun with the Dominator. I feel like I was able to, you know, do what I wanted to a little bit more.
I got you. Everyone that I talk to always tells me if you're gonna use a calf, use a Dominator. So I must say something about that archetype too. Here we go. Round one.
They added 2 new ones. But...
They added 2 new ones. Oh.
Yeah, they added 2 balanced archetypes. They're called Versatile and Virtuoso. Versatile is just 3.5 stars and everything. So Jack of all trades, master of none. And the Virtuoso is also balanced, but more kicking based.
That could be an interesting variable coming into future UFL fights. But here we go. here we go with this fight right now. It's on the ground now.
Yeah, DJ Jones was able to get the takedown that he was looking for early. Ortega goes for the rubber guard but gets stacked, and we got to see if he's able to, keep himself out of danger. He pulls him back down. He gets denied going for the rubber guard there, and now we've got DJ Jones on top, postured up with that Dominator Wrestling archetype. So that's not exactly where Ortega wants to be. I was going to say he's in the guard, so he's fine, but now he's in the half guard, and it's just a little bit more dangerous. Ortega still has some submissions from here, and he still has some things he can do. He's got some great sweeps, so he should be able to avoid most damage, I say, as he starts getting his head, moved around.
Absolutely, and he's trying to, DJ Jones here, trying to impose his will on the top by raining down some heavy ground and pound.
Yeah, and to be honest, he's doing a pretty good job of it so far. He's got this fight where he wants it.
But Sean Corkery right now answering with some elbows from the bottom. Those don't feel nice, you can bet.
No, not at all. But at the same time, I don't think they're doing the same damage that DJ Jones' offense is doing. But Ortega does a good job to get to the feet. Gets off the fence, but he's right back in the clinch and right back on the ground. He's taking some huge elbows. Oh my goodness. And he was trying to time that transition there, and he is able to get it, and he's also able to sweep back into the full guard. But man, it was not looking good there for Ortega for a second. Sean Corker is just trying to find some way to either switch the position or do his own damage. But every time he does, it seems like DJ Jones is able to posture up and either do some damage or just get out of that position. Because as you saw right there, whenever he had the rubber guard, he went into stack, but he didn't do any damage. He just went into stack so he could go back down into full guard safely, which is a smart move. That's something that I hadn't seen before. So
yeah,
good bit of strategy there.
If you like we saw with Kai when he was the champion, we saw some things that had never been done in UFL before. You can do it here on a main card. You could even do it on a prelim. When is the right moment? Right now, Sean Corkery feeding him some more elbows. Postures up, does DJ Jones to end the round.
Yeah, that was a good round by both guys, but I think you got to give that one to DJ Jones. I mean, on the replays, they were showing some Ortega punches from the clinch, but I just feel like, control time, and it seemed like he was busier, and now he goes right back for the takedown, but Ortega's able to deny this one. Gets him back into the clinch. DJ Jones very aggressive with this clinch, trying to set up his own wrestling.
Very confident is he with his created fighter.
Mm-hmm.
What star level is Ortega again?
I want to say he got upgraded recently to 4.5, but it might just be 4. I know that Ortega got a major buff after that zombie fight, and he's, now one of the best featherweights in the game.
Yeah.
Good denial on the takedown there as well. Yeah, Sean Corkery is looking to just try and, keep marching forward and take this fight to DJ Jones, but every time he does so, DJ Jones takes him down.
Some ground
So-
fighting again.
Yeah, Corkery's got to find a way to implement his offense from the outside, because whenever he's getting too close, that's whenever he's getting taken down.
Those elbows from
Doing
the
some
bottom,
good work from the guard, though.
Those elbows from the bottom definitely do some damage. Just the sound of those.
Oh, a beautiful reversal there. He gets the takedown denial and flips it into his own takedown. Literally flips it.
Big slam.
Yeah, definitely. Ortega's looking like he's trying to find his rhythm in this round, and with just over the halfway point, well, I was gonna say he might be able to get some momentum and possibly take this round, but a great sweep by DJ Jones to get back to the ground and keep him off the cage.
DJ Jones not allowing Sean Corkery to do anything he wants on the ground here with those denials.
No, he's not. But he's doing a good job of staying busy. This is just adding to those total strikes. So at the end of the fight, whenever you take a look at the numbers and you're wondering, how did I get outstruck so much? It's because of these little pitter-patter shots like this. You know, they're not doing the most damage, but they are landing and they are counting, you know, as strikes landed for DJ Jones. So Sean Corkery's got to find a way to put something more significant on him, and, you know, try and maybe get a rock or a knockdown to steal this round. Good scramble there on the takedown defense.
Ooh, takedown after takedown. DJ Jones.
Yeah, he's very aggressive with these takedowns. I mean, he's
He wants this fight to the ground. Man knows what he wants.
yeah, definitely. There are varying levels of setup. You know, sometimes he'll go into the clinch and throw some knees to the head to try to set it up. Other times he's just like, all right, no, I'm just going. You know, so he's keeping Sean Corkery off his rhythm. Yeah, it's hard to tell what's gonna come, or you know what's gonna come. It's hard to tell when it's gonna come.
Exactly. Some more frustrating groundwork.
Oh wow, that's some good ground and pound. He was doing some big damage.
DJ Jones to end the round. Relentless ground pressure.
Yeah, if you're Sean Corkery, you got to come out in the third round looking for a knockout, and you know he's gonna go for the takedown. So start trying to implement those knees and front kicks and those uppercuts. See, he knew it was coming. Stayed on the outside. Oh, gave him a nice four-piece on the way
something
in.
to think about. Oh,
That did too. Yeah, now that block damage is starting to accumulate, and Corkery does a good job. You know, I'm really appreciating the way that he was able to get in, do some damage with the strikes, and then get out of range for the takedown.
it looks like his corner
Oh, a good uppercut.
His corner told Sean Corkery to meet him with pressure.
He was doing a good job there with it for a while, but DJ Jones, ever relentless, gets him right back to the ground. Oh, a big knee to the head.
Oh,
And another one. Yeah, Ortega didn't like those very much. I mean, can't say I blame him.
I hate taking these. Those hurt.
Yeah, these elbows aren't. I don't think they're a good trade-off.
And even when you block them too, it finds a way to get through. It hurts your arms.
Yeah, those elbows will zap you quickly. And so will these transition denials from DJ Jones.
Yeah, more
I mean,
frustrating groundwork by DJ Jones.
exactly. Sean Corkery's had some moments, but like you said, the frustrating groundwork of DJ Jones has just been a little bit too much for him up to this point. And, you know, if this keeps up, he's easily on his way to winning a decision.
I agree. Sean Corkery needs to come up with something.
He lets him up for whatever reason. Oh, the ref stood him up. Okay. I was definitely confused about that.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering that myself because I thought they were doing work on the ground.
Yeah, I know that whenever you got, if you're on top in the sprawl, that there's a shorter timer before the referee is like, hey, get up. There's some positions that you can be there for a while, but that's not one of them.
And here we go again, some more frustrating groundwork by DJ Jones.
Yeah, Corkery's able to get back into the half guard, but I mean, at this point, he's got to try to get up. Maybe I was gonna say maybe attack a submission, but he might not have enough time, and I don't think that's a safe gamble at this point in the fight. You're already down 2 rounds. You've only got like a minute left. You don't want to burn away that clock on a submission that you're not gonna get. So
yeah, this guy will definitely be a problem for the top 15. Assure you.
absolutely. I mean, for DJ Jones, the sky is the limit after this performance. He came out here and looked fantastic, on the ground and able to frustrate a guy in Sean Corkery who, like we've said, we've seen, in some great showcases. The stock's rising for DJ Jones after that one.
Absolutely. And it's safe to say that the judges, unless they're gonna, quote unquote, judge, they will probably give this to DJ Jones.
Yeah, you would think. I mean, yeah.
And a reminder to all fighters to make sure to have your music off because they're trying to make that a felony now, believe it or not. So
Yeah, I heard that.
if you don't want us thrown in the back of cop cars commentating in a jail cell or
Which
whatever,
I don't want that.
whatever the heck they're trying to impose here, but make sure your music is off and that your in-game, that your in-game music is off. I believe the WFA doesn't have commentary, so that doesn't matter, but make sure that's off too. And yeah,
Hmm.
so that was a crazy, crazy fight, a crazy ground war with DJ Jones and
Yeah,
Sean
he
Corkery.
was DJ Jones. Like I mean, like we said, he did a great job setting up those takedowns from wherever. Whenever he wanted to, it seemed like he was able to get the fight to the ground, and from there it was just lather, rinse, repeat. Do some ground and pound, advanced position. Do some ground and pound, advanced position. Corkery would get regain like a half guard or guard, and then he would posture up, regain position, and it was just you know uh, a thorough domination on the ground by DJ, and we need to set him up with a big fight next time.
Absolutely, I agree. And moving on now, I believe we have Ali Creed taking on Tartarus MMA at featherweight. That's going to be an interesting one. I believe they're ready to go, so let's go and check it out.
Yeah, let's go take a look at that. Um, Ollie Creed has had quite a few good performances on the feet, and Tartarus MMA has also shown flashes of greatness. But one thing we've seen a lot is, these guys are great on the feet, but whenever the fight goes to the ground, things aren't necessarily as comfortable as they would like them to be. So, Tartarus MMA has had some time to adjust that. And last week we saw some adjustment of that strategy and of that skill, but we're gonna see if he can take it to the next level against a guy in Ollie Creed here who's using a kickboxing sniper. So maybe he won't even have to worry about the fight going to the ground between these two. They can be fickle sometimes, but it
Yeah.
looks like they're gonna let us slide through.
Oh, a fickle one are the stream gods. Very picky with their offerings. So he has a Max Holloway pick, and the other guy has, who did he have? Who did he pick?
He had a calf. It was a
Oh,
sniper
okay.
archetype.
Oh, a sniper going up against Max Holloway. This could be interesting. He's a beefy featherweight.
Yeah.
Guy looks like he could easily make welterweight. Ooh.
Right. Oh my goodness, and he's bringing some hands. That sniper archetype, man, has some crazy, like all kinds of crazy spins and jump techniques. So we'll see if he's looking to use those. He's also got insane accuracy, and he doesn't have the most, like his hands aren't as powerful, but they're pretty quick.
Absolutely. We're
You
seeing
know,
it here. His hands are really, really poppy and fast.
Yeah, and against a guy like Max Holloway, it's even more impressive because Holloway's also got quite a bit of speed in his hands. But it looks like he's just got Tartarus on the back foot right now. But Tartarus marching forward, able to get some damage on that block, get some hooks around it.
This is a kickboxer's dream right now, this fight.
Absolutely. Absolutely. These guys are just, not taking too much time to get to know each other. They're just trying to find their offense.
Ooh, absolutely. Both of them are finding their offense quite
Yeah.
successfully.
Yeah, they're just trading, man.
It's a war of
They're just trying to
attrition.
find.
Oh!
Exactly. Oh, a great slip there by Tartarus leads to a good rock, and he gets some damage off, but it seems like Ollie Creed was able to recover for the most part. Oh, a good slip uppercut there.
Ali Creed told me in his off time he has been training with this creative fighter a lot, so you could bet that he's comfortable with it, and he's showing it right now.
Absolutely. He's showing that, he can put on the pressure against somebody like Max Holloway, who doesn't get pressured very often, especially not in this game, not unless you're using, some sort of grappler. Another good slip uppercut.
Absolutely. Max Holloway does not punch the best on the back foot.
Mm-mm. And if you're Tartarus MMA, you got to take note that he's doing a lot of back slips. You know, mix in some straights, so whenever he slips back, you're still popping him.
Yeah. Whiffs on that 1-2, but lands another 1-2. Clean.
Yeah, did some good damage to the block there as well.
Ooh.
See, he keeps slipping back because Tartarus is throwing a lot of hooks. Now, obviously, it's so much easier to say than do to tell somebody to switch up their entire fighting style in the middle of a round, but that's just one of those things that you got to be cognizant of and ready for. Like, you see he's making a lot of back slips, throw some straights as an adjustment. If you see your opponent slipping to the side a lot, start leading your combos with hooks, and just do some things to mix up your opponent. If you see them, like, if they've got your timing well enough where they can slip most shots that you're throwing, switch something up.
Exactly. Round 2, here we go. Opens with a 1-2, does Ali Creed.
He's trying to get right back where he left off.
It's like the 30-second break didn't even happen. They're just right back to it.
Exactly.
He loves that left switch kick to the body.
Which one? They both do.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
He thought he was going to the body, ended up being the head.
Yeah, that was pretty how he threw the crane kick and then mixed in the switch kick right afterwards. A good overhand over the top as well.
1-2 head kick.
Carter catches him with the 1-2 head kick. Does some good damage, but Creed's just trying to keep his distance, make sure he gets caught with a good shot to the body there. He said, okay, I got one of those too, and he throws his own spinning back kick. Oh, before catching a huge crane kick.
That spinning head
That was
kick
almost it. And Holloway's body is in bad shape. It looks like, one more big shot, he's going to get rocked to the body, and that's just going to throw your gas tank in the garbage can.
Yep.
So,
see, the stamina advantage is very evident.
Exactly. He's already got the stamina advantage, and if he rocks him to the body, it's only going to get worse. So if you're Holloway, I don't know, is it starting to get desperation time?
Yeah, I'd say you'd want to try and go for the clinch or go on the ground, or maybe buy some time at this point and give yourself a breather. But
yeah, because the bottom game attribute on that sniper is not very high, but Ollie Creed's trying to give a show here.
Some showboating going on. Oh, does the JDS point down the signature?
Yeah, he wants to make sure Tartarus remembers this one. But that does. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, this is.
I was gonna say it does open the door though, because we'll let you know what he thinks of him.
Really playing with his food here. Oh, an inevitable KO.
Yeah, but to be honest, man, I gotta be completely honest, cause when I see somebody start showboating like that towards the end of a fight, even if they do have it well in hand, part of me wants to see the other guy knock him out just to show him, hey, don't mess around here, man.
The old, that one fight with James Gallagher in Bellator where he got knocked out.
Exactly. Don't play with your food.
Absolutely. Great showing here by both fighters. And yeah, Tartarus will definitely be back. I'm sure of it. He is a warrior. But good props props given to Ali Creed here. He fought really well and came out with a victory.
Yeah. I mean, he was able. He started to take the momentum, I think, about halfway through the first round, and then from there, he just kept pouring it on and pouring it on and pouring it on. It seemed like he was getting the better of every exchange, and I mean, there's only so much of that punishment that you can take. So, Absolutely. Good job by Ali Creed to come out there and get the win.
Absolutely. And moving on, I think we were at our co-main event of the evening, actually, with
nice.
A. Salazar MMA versus Shibatazu, the former UFL champion.
This is going to be good. Salazar. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, A. Salazar he fought for the belt recently against Kai when he still had it, but came up short. And Shibatazu, former champ himself, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Salazar actually looked like he was doing pretty well against Kai in that title fight last week until, Kai eventually turned it on and was able to find the win. But he's hoping that he can show that he deserves, the next crack at the now vacant title, or vacant for now anyway. He's showing he deserves the next crack at that title by getting a victory over a former title holder in Shibata. And Shibata is looking to show that, hey, Kai's gone. Let me go get back. Let me go get my belt back. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Those are the only two blemishes on his record are against the former UFL champion. So he's looking to show that, hey, I still got it. I'm still the guy around here. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we get from these two in this fight.
And it looks like they're just getting queued up here, so they'll be here shortly.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what we get from this fight because both these guys are able to do everything pretty well. But this is going to be a pretty good stylistic matchup because Shibata likes to take it to the ground. He's a good striker and can mix it up and hold his own there very well. But he really shines whenever he gets this fight to the ground, whereas Salazar can defend himself from his back. He can keep, the fight standing, for the most part. He does get taken down sometimes, but he's got pretty good takedown defense, solid bottom game. But he shines whenever he's got this fight standing and on the feet. So, both these guys are looking to do different things. We're going to see what we get here. Mm-hmm. What'd they miss? Trying to get his DMCA'd. It happens. So we got another, like I said, stylistic matchup with the picks. We've got Woodley versus Edwards. Salazar using Edwards, hoping to keep this fight to the feet, whereas Shibata using Woodley, hoping to keep it to the ground. So. Mm-hmm. I mean, you'll get no argument from me.
Kai, aka Hamza Chimaev, sunglasses emoji, recently vacating the belt. Shibata's only 2 losses coming from him. Now facing Salazar MMA, recently had a title shot of his own.
And Salazar is looking to keep this fight in tight. Well, I say that as he backs up, but he's just looking to make sure that he can get his shots off and not have to worry too much about the takedown coming back the other way. Getting quite a few elbows in there. Ooh, a good slip there. But also a good slip by Shibata to avoid the damage. Oh, but he gets knocked down early here. If you're Shibata, this is not what you want to see early.
Absolutely not. Especially when your character is wrestler dominant and being pushed up against the cage. It's not a good sign.
Yeah, but I mean, this is Woodley's comfort zone, man. Like,
yeah, I guess I forgot Woodley does like to do that. I forgot about his fight with Josh Koscheck.
Or all of them.
Yeah. So his fight with Josh Koscheck especially.
Yeah, his special move, back up against the cage and unleash that right hand. It's a secret technique.
From Shibata. Oh, stream gods. Did I sacrifice enough today? We will find out.
I guess not. Go get your goldfish.
Well, be right back. Oh man, this is. I wonder.
He's able to get the takedown, but
yeah, we got that far. Big shot, big elbow by Woodley.
Yeah, now Shibata got this fight where he wants. Wait a second. When did the grappling overhaul or the overlay turn to English? This was all in French a second ago. In fact, the stamina bars are still in French.
What?
I don't know. That's just a weird thing that I noticed.
I see what you mean. I see see it on his L1 and L2, where it's not English, but then the others, that's weird.
Maybe those are just the French words for backside. I don't know. We can't worry about that right now, I guess. Both these guys are just trying to break through the block and land some significant damage, but the defense is there for both guys. Good first round, very back and forth, but I got to give it to Salazar on the strength of the knockdowns.
And once again, if you want to get on one of these fights, feel free to join the Discord link down below in the description and support the stream while you're at it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Go ahead and just, give us all the love and support. Please, we need
all of it, please. And as always, all these fighters are fighting for a shot at the ESFL and the newly partnered UFC Esports League in the future. Round 2, here we go for our co-main event. Woodley, takedown,
gets it. He goes for the crucifix, but gets denied. And Shibata Sub's just looking to take his time here because he knows that this is where he wants to fight. And so does Salazar, so he gets him back up.
Nice.
He's getting some good damage off. Ooh, a good slip there. Doesn't throw much of it. I mean, he doesn't throw a counter, but still gets the slip, and that's going to take a lot of Woodley's stamina. So it's not an empty. Oh, Shibata Sub throwing that naked kick and got caught. He's getting punished for it right now.
Oh, big head kick.
Oh man, huge head kick right there. Some showmanship. You gotta wonder if that's gonna have an effect on Shibata Sub mentally. Yeah. That was pretty good timing on that takedown. He got it right before Edwards went for the knee. That could have been terrible for Woodley, but he's able to. Oh my!
Whiffing on those punches now. As Shibata gets rocked by a straight.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not good for his stamina, and once you lose the stamina, it's not looking good for the rest of the fight.
Woodley.
Yeah, Salazar is looking very composed right now. He's picking his shots. He's he's just looking to find that one shot that's going to put him out. But he's been doing some good damage.
Oh, big hook.
He's getting these shots at the right time, but he's not jumping on his opponent. And a guy like Shibata Sub, this is a dangerous individual. Like former champion. You can't afford to play with him.
But he seems confident to trade with him on the feet.
He does, but Woodley still has 97 punch power, so I mean...
Oh, big elbow. Knocks him down to the ground again.
Goes for the question mark kick, doesn't get it.
Go for a takedown, gets it. Smart move by Shibata Sub. Buy him some time, at least.
At the very least, he'll be able to recover some of this head health, but I mean... His chin's already been cracked in this fight, so he's just trying to make sure that he can return the favor to Edwards.
This is a brawl if I've ever seen one.
Absolutely. Salazar, had his foot on the gas for the first round and a half, but it seemed like he started taking a little bit of time off, and you got to wonder if that's coming into play here. Another good flurry from Shibata Sub could do a lot of damage to his head health and to his block. Exactly. Yeah, you just see that head health chipping away. He's he's got an advantage right now, but who knows how long that'll last, especially if he keeps coming out here, just acting like he can't be touched. Like I said, he was looking very composed on the feet. He was making great reads, able to, just get his shots off whenever he needed to. But, if you play around too long,
Woodley will get you. Here we
go. Absolutely.
Checks that leg kick. Or did it land? I thought he checked it.
I think he did. Good slip there at the front kick, but he eats the left hand behind it.
These guys are throwing heavy shots, heavy fight shots here. Yeah,
Salazar looks like he's trying to end him with a little bit of showmanship. Shibata just looking to get back into this fight and put some punches together, maybe get a rock, then go from there. Like I said, he's just trying to
big
get
straight,
back into
long
this.
time. Gives him a...
Oh my goodness!
Serves him a rock of his own.
That's what I said, man. You can't play around with this guy.
Big unorthodox angle on that kick. Catches him on the cheek.
Yeah, that ducking roundhouse is pretty nice. He was waiting on him to go for the duck, and then when he came back up, he tried to hit him with the spin wheel kick, but just didn't get it.
Jumps on him finally. This could be it. Referee might step. No, he left him up again.
Okay. Just remember, you did this.
Big elbow again.
I mean, to be honest, he's doing what he wants to right now. I'm just wondering if he's going to end up getting caught with the one shot that does that, and then knocks him down. And now Shibata is on top. He eats the up kick on the way in. But he's getting rocked. Salazar, quit playing with this man.
He's wanting to finish him now.
I mean, yeah, I would hope so. Now that he's seen, oh wait, this guy is still, a legitimate fighter. Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh wait, I'm fighting Shibata.
Oh wait, I'm fighting. Like, yeah, Shibata doesn't have much stamina to work with, but he's just. I was gonna say he's just waiting on the openings, but Edwards didn't give him any.
Step in. Oh, that's it.
Man, he does. Man, that was a great performance by Salazar, but dude, you gotta be careful.
What a fight by both these fighters. They've left it all in the octagon today.
Oh yeah, no doubt. You can't question the effort from either of them. Because even whenever it seemed like Salazar had this thing well in hand, Shibata kept fighting and kept looking for those openings and kept looking for the opportunity to do damage. And he was able to find a lot of them, but unfortunately for him, just not enough. By the time he was able to get his groove going, it's a little too little, too late.
Yeah, and the referee stepped in, and that was that.
But still, great performance by both guys.
Absolutely.
Salazar, you got to finish him a little quicker, but
yeah.
Again, I'm just in the booth. You don't have to appease me, but man, one of y'all is gonna get caught. That's all I'm saying. Y'all gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, I got this," and you're gonna get caught, and you're gonna be looking crazy. And I don't want to hear nothing coming from me. Like, I don't want to hear you coming back to me like, "Oh, well, da da da." Nah.
Exactly. And let's take a quick recap of the card now, because we are about ready to go for our main event. We had Team Sticky Fingers and Shootbox MMA. That was a crazy fight. That was a good fight. Sean Corkery 98 versus D Jones with a crazy win there from D Jones with that ground pressure. And Host Ninja versus I don't care what my tag is, or Joe. Host Ninja pulling out the victory there with the KO. And Tartarus MMA versus Ali Creed. And that was a really good fight. Ali Creed coming out with the victory there for his comeback. And then we saw A. Salazar MMA going up against Shibata, who we just saw did probably one of the best performances we've ever seen from him, aside from his title fight with Kai. And now I think we're ready for our main event, everyone.
All right, let's get to it.
Just getting, they're ready to go. Let's
Eagle Rush versus 11 Bravo. I can't shot squat because, Bravo's trying to go find his own new team, and, we wish him all the best. He's here looking for this title shot, so that might make things a little bit easier on him as far as getting the camp established. If you're like, hey, I just won the belt, come rock with my camp. Yeah, more people are going to be inclined to do so. So,
absolutely.
But Eagle Rush 209 is a very fierce competitor. He's held this belt before, had a great performance last week, and is looking to replicate that and get himself a second stint with the UFL gold around his waist.
Absolutely. Eagle Rush 209, very adamant that he's trying to get the ESFL talent scouters' attention. So if any of you are out there, and I know you are, you got to pay attention to him, I guess. He says he's going to pull something that none of us have ever seen before,
Well,
apparently.
I guess we'll see.
Uh, Eagle Rush 209 coming in at 8-5 in the UFL, and 11 Bravo 92 coming in at 5-0. Very interesting, undefeated fighter going for the belt. You would think that he is the favorite, and he is. He had a poll, and it was, I think, 16-6 favoring 11 Bravo 92 to win this fight. So he's coming in definitely the favorite. Eagle Rush 209 coming in as the underdog. So he's got that underdog pressure.
Yeah, we'll see if it gets to him or if it just, pushes him to bring out his best performance to date. There's no way of knowing until we actually see it go down. So
Absolutely, the cage is closed. The fighters are ready. Ladies and gentlemen, round one is here for the UFL title.
let's get to it.
So the sound is like lagging. Is it lagging for you? Like
To be honest, I don't hear any sound.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal, but no, I don't have sound on my end.
Oh. Well, let us know in the stream chat if I'm being crazy or if I'm just hearing things. Get back
An
up to their
interesting
feet.
move by Souls to let him back up. Goes for another takedown, gets denied. Bravo tries to find his takedown, but is also denied. One thing I'm noticing, both guys almost went for a takedown at the same time. The most recent patch, I realized, actually dropped Chimaev's uppercut and his rear hand hook from level 5s to level 4s. We'll see if that makes much of a difference. Yeah. We'll see if that makes much of a difference here. As he drags.
DC was like, oh, you're not fighting now? Level 4.
Bro, it's been at least 3 weeks. Where have you been? But Kevin Holland said he wants to fight Chimaev next week, and you know what? I'll let him.
That would be a crazy fight. Both would be crazy fights, but right now we got Eagle Rush going up against 11 Bravo. Souza versus
Good sweep.
Hamzat, which is an interesting matchup on its own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got Souza on top here, just staying busy, landing some shots. Chimaev's able to get back into the full guard.
Postures up, starts hitting him with some ground and pound from the top.
Yeah, both these guys just looking for their opening, trying to do what they can to advance position. Souza's able to get a denial and then into the half guard and sweeps all the way to side control. Gets taken right back to half guard. Thus far, it seems like it's been Souza's round, but this one's flying by, honestly. A little over a minute left in the round.
Yeah, Eagle Rush 209 really implementing his top game strategy here.
Yeah, is able to get that backpack, get slammed immediately for his troubles. It looked like he was getting back up to the feet, but it looked like he transitioned into the backside control. That's one of the new things they added with the patch as well.
I haven't even seen that before. That was cool.
Oh, yeah, they've added a lot of, we'll say a lot. They've added a good few cool transitions. Nice. Still early, I can't talk.
Same.
Man, Souza's landing some huge ground and pound here, though.
Absolutely.
Chimaev's able to get up at the round ends. All right, we've got one in the can, and I think you got to give that one to Eagle Rush 209.
I'd agree. Cancels it. 11 Bravo goes for one, denied by Eagle Rush.
Both guys trading in the pocket. Looks like Souza's getting the better of these exchanges, at least thus far. Then Chimaev gets a good slip, but eats a nice uppercut. Yeah, these guys just standing there trading. It's almost like they've realized, okay, the takedowns haven't been working.
Like, maybe I'll try this.
Mm-hmm. But now Chimaev has Souza's back. We'll see if he can do anything with it.
Spins him into backside.
Yeah, I really like the way that that transition looks.
Gets back mount now. This could be dangerous. Could rain down some shots here, and he does.
Eagle Rush able to avoid some damage and get himself into half guard, but
You saw
Bravo
that
right
coming.
back into side control.
He didn't want any of that.
Into the sprawl, but back into the backside.
Scary
Looking to land some
proposition,
damage.
having Hamzat Chimaev on top of you in backside or anywhere in the back.
Yeah, no thanks.
Bridge tripod attempt gets into back mount.
Gets
Flattens
flattened
him
out,
out.
though.
Oh no. Oh no.
He's up looking to land damage. Getting some good shots in so far. They also added the new mount posture up transition. So they have the one you just saw where you go up.
Yeah.
They also added one where you slam their head down onto the mat to posture up.
Oh, nice.
So that's something else that he would have to look out for. But he's able to get into the full guard and get swept right back to the top mount.
Some slick jiu-jitsu work by both guys.
Oh, for sure.
Oof.
But Bravo's on the back again, landing some shots. This
these are
backside
hurting.
control, you can do a lot of damage from here.
Oh, these shots are hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And if I'm being honest, cause I wish they had, oh no, not the stream. Good job by Souza to roll out there. Bravo doesn't have much stamina, so he does, he gets back, but eats some big shots on the way out. He's able to slip and keep this fight going, but man, he was in trouble there for a second. You gotta wonder. I was gonna say you gotta wonder if that rock is enough to steal the round. The knockdown definitely is.
Oh no, some ground and pound coming.
Yeah, Bravo's in danger right now, but he's just got to ride it out for 15 seconds. He can survive this round, and if he does survive it, he's in a tough position because then you're down 2 rounds to 0. I mean, you had one that you were winning for the most part, but then that knockdown at the end, I mean, should have been enough to steal it for Souza.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I would give this one to 11 Bravo.
Okay. Well, like I said, I've got it 2-0 for Eagle Rush, and if that's the case, then Bravo needs to come out and win all 3 of these next rounds to win the decision. So it just sets up quite a bit of intrigue. But if it is one apiece, then this 3rd round is, the fight's very much on the table. I mean, the fight's on the table either way.
Yeah, either way, he's got to go for a finish.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the judges think at this point.
And he's got him inside control.
He definitely isn't up on the. He's definitely not up on the scorecards. That's for sure.
But he's got Souza and Crucifix. He likes. He loves this position.
Ooh, big elbows from Crucifix. This isn't good. Gonna try and
Yeah, Bravo's really good at denying those transitions, but a fake from Eagle Rush is able to get him, back to a safer position. Goes for the Crucifix again, gets denied. Jacare's in the sprawl here. Able to stop him from getting the backside control, but is not able to get his own sweep into side control. Now he gets his back taken. Again, this is a very dangerous position to have Hamzat Chimaev. You do not want him on your back, and you definitely don't want him in a position where he can do ground and pound damage.
Oh,
Bravo is waiting on that transition, it looks like, and then he gets him flattened out after the denial.
Oh no.
Yeah, this isn't where Eagle Rush wants to be. This is not a much better substitute, but he is able to get up back to his feet.
Ooh. Trading uppercuts here.
Yeah. Oh wow, he flattened him with that slip straight.
Oh, he survives.
Great job on that sprawl there. Or that sprawl defense, rather.
Raining down some shots that are definitely hurting.
Yeah, and Eagle Rush was trying to slip, but he ended up going into a few of those shots, so got to be mindful of that. Bravo is definitely putting on the pressure in this round, and I'd say that he's, well on the way to getting one in his getting one on his scorecard. It's been a good fight so far.
Yeah. has been a war. It's going to be tough voting for fight of the night on this one.
Absolutely.
Fight of the morning, really.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? There's still a UFC esports card later on today, so definitely go make sure you check that out after this.
Yes, keep an eye out for that. We will be pinging everyone when the esports league goes live and the announcements.
Oh my goodness, he gets a beautiful slip right at the last moment.
He's got no stamina. Oh my god.
Yeah, but he knows the submission's coming, so he does a good job of denying that. Oh, I didn't realize that was the end of the round as well. Wow, that was very close, but yeah, no, I definitely say you got to give round 3 to Bravo.
Yeah, this has been an absolute war so far for the title.
Yeah, both these guys showing just how much they want it and how much they deserve it.
Nice takedown by Eagle Rush.
Yeah, immediate takedown by Eagle Rush. And gets himself in the full mount quickly. Chimaev able to regain half guard. Back into the full guard.
Popping each other with some light stinging shots.
Yeah, both guys just trying to fill up that grapple advantage meter. Good denial there from Bravo. He's able to get back to his feet.
Oh, big knees.
Yeah, those knees are bad news.
Oh, another
Oh
knockdown.
man, he catches him with the straight.
Oh, an uppercut.
Oh, that uppercut. Yeah, those uppercuts coming out of the clinch are nasty.
Ooh, nice slam.
Oh, but a good late denial there by Bravo to get the scramble. And Eagle Rush relentless with these takedowns.
These guys are going at such a fast pace in round 4.
Yeah. They've both done a pretty good job of managing the stamina up to this point. You can see both guys have like 3/4 of a bar. I mean, they're in good shape. These guys have pretty good cardio, and like I said, they've been smart about when to use it and when not to. So
Yep, both these guys training extensively to get to the level that they're at.
Yeah, and you can see the fruits of that training here. You know, you can see that both these guys are very skilled opponents, and you know it's an evenly matched fight, and they're just trying to find a foothold so that they can take over. Because you know, you said you gave Bravo round 2, and if that's the case, I feel like even though he's on the bottom right here, I'm still giving him this round based on the knockdown.
Yeah.
You know, if he can get some control time of his own, that'll definitely help him. But if you gave him round 2, then 2, 3, and 4 could be his.
I gave him 2 because of control time only. So the judges might have taken that knockdown. They might have taken that into account as well.
Right. But even then, like I gave Eagle Rush round 2, but round 4 looks like Bravo's kind of starting to take over because he got that knockdown and he did have some control time of his own. So it could potentially be 2 apiece here.
Right, you are
going into the 5th.
Hitting him with some heavy ground and pound here.
Oh wow. Yeah, those shots are not what he wants to take right now at this stage of the fight.
Round 4 comes to an end. We're going to a 5th and final round for this
Man,
UFL
what a
title.
fight so far.
Man, the polls are going to be hard to vote on later.
Yeah. Oh, he got 2 knockdowns that round. Yeah, that's definitely Chimaev's round.
Yeah, without a doubt.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go, 5th and final round. The UFL
Man,
belt.
this one's for the championship, and
We
for
will
my
have a
money, it's
champion.
2-2.
Oh, he rocks him.
Bravo off to a good start in this 5th round.
Oh, big
Oh
uppercut.
man, beautiful slip uppercut. That might be it.
Oh my God.
A great slip. Excuse me, sweet reversal by Souza. Now he's on top in full mount. He's trying to win himself a title. Is he gonna do it? He
my
does.
God.
Whoa!
Rush 209.
Wow, that was wow.
Whoa. That came. I mean, I guess that just came out of nowhere. Oh
Yeah,
my
seriously, it
god.
seemed like he was done. It seemed like he was on the skewer. It seemed like he was toast. And then he gets that beautiful reversal sweep, gets himself into the top mount. I mean, look at that uppercut. I thought it was done.
That
It
was,
looked like he
yeah.
took a hook on the cheek as well on his
Yeah,
way
he did.
down.
Yep. Ooh. Right there. Boom. Boom.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be it. And
And he came back and won the UFL title. He he
man,
he gets his belt back. The belt that he lost.
yeah, he reclaims it.
Eagle Rush 209.
37-38. So
Ooh, 11
it
Bravo
looked like,
one.
yeah,
Oh my god. Well, that just goes to show you the level of competition here in the UFL. That was a crazy
yeah.
war. I don't even know who to give Fight of the Night to. I'm glad I rolled out the whole polling system because I can't decide this anymore. How are you supposed to? We
Yeah,
gotta let the
no,
people
that was
decide.
definitely let them choose because goodness gracious, those were all, I mean, firecrackers. That
Absolutely.
was that was a good card.
Well, it was a great card, and it especially made up for the last fight card where two of the fights ended up getting tossed out. So this definitely makes up for it.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely, came out and they made up for it. They got the job done. So
Absolutely. And as always, thank you all for joining us here on this early UFL Fight Night 11. I have been Cause of Death. That is Frank, or AKA F the Man Hunter. We will see you guys next time.
take it easy.